Right, good people, as usual, we are back here again. Today I want to give you some bit of information. Yeah, if you're out here to purchase a vehicle, and most importantly, if you're a first-time car buyer, maybe you should watch this video to the end. I'll be showing you the vehicles that are available right now and a few tips on what you need to do before you purchase your vehicle. Now, one of the things is financing options. Some of you would prefer to buy the car on cash, maybe bank transfer and all that. Some other people would prefer to go the hire purchase way, where you deposit 50% and the remaining balance you pay over a certain period of time, let's say 24 months, with some interest involved. Some other people would go for bank financing, which would be the last option, or some other people would go for SACCO finance, which is almost the same thing as bank financing. So as we go through pole, that's some of the things that we want to talk about. But for now, let me just show you some of the cars that are available here. We'll start with this. These are 2018 Honda Fit Hybrid, and these are nice unit. Ile wa mnaitanga fully loaded, inakuja na so many options if you compare it to a regular Honda Fit. So for Honda Fit, you get a non-hybrid, which is a bit cheaper. But if you want something nice, if you want something very fuel efficient, then maybe you can go for a hybrid, which has several options. There's always an RS, or you can go for the high trim like this one here. So you'll notice that this one has some nice looking design. The car looks good, some beautiful color over there. You only get full LED finishing on the headlights. Most people usually want fog lights. This car has also that, and also in the front, as you can see, it has some bit of body kit. It doesn't look like the normal Honda Fit. Now for Honda Fit, most people would buy it because of the size and also because of fuel economy. Now Honda Fit can give you up to 25 kilometers per liter, and if you are a conservative driver, you can get up to 29 kilometers per liter. On the same note, if you want a car that is very spacious and it is still on the hatchback class, you can go for this. Personally, I think it is a very large vehicle, very roomy, spacious, and also very practical. In terms of driving aspects, the car is nice, but of course it's not the best in terms of driving. I think Mazda Demio would be better than this, but Mazda Demio is a small vehicle. If you're interested in this, a fully loaded unit like this goes for 1.6 million shillings. Of course, we said the price is very much negotiable. You can buy it on hire purchase, 50% deposits, balance in 12 to 30 months. Next to it here is a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Toyota Land Cruiser Prado is a very popular vehicle in the Kenyan market. It has been there from, I think, the late 1980s, and we are still going. Right now, 2026, we have the latest model, but it's not here with us. Of course, we know here in Kenya, we import cars that are at least 7 or 8 years old. So you can get this 7-year-old vehicle, or you can go for a J250, which is a recent vehicle, maybe 1 or 2 years old. Now, the asking price for a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado depends on whether you are taking a TX, a TXL, a TZG, or a VXL. We have two other trim levels that are not very common in Kenya. That is Toyota Land Cruiser Prado Kakadu and Toyota Land Cruiser Prado Altitude, which most of the time you'll get them in Australia. Now, if you want a TX petrol will go for 6 million shillings. On a good day, you'll buy it at 5.9. That is petrol. A TXL petrol, 6.5 million shillings. And if you want diesel, a TX diesel would go for 7 million shillings. A diesel TXL, 7.5 million shillings. If you want a TZG, which is always a diesel, the asking price is 9 million shillings. And if you want a VXL, which is always also a diesel with a larger fuel tank, that one goes for around 9.5 million shillings. And we have a 2023 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado TZG, which goes for 10.5 million shillings. Now, the financing options for this vehicle is the same: hire purchase, bank financing, and you can go for SACCO financing also, which is still the same thing. Now, next to this Toyota Land Cruiser Prado is another amazing vehicle that I personally think If you are an adventurer, this should be a vehicle that you should consider. It is a Toyota Hilux. Toyota Hilux shares the same engine with the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, especially the diesel unit. You have a 1GD FTV diesel that gives you around 195 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. Of course, when you talk of luxury, these cars are not on the same level. Toyota Land Cruiser Prado is built for luxury. Toyota Hilux is built for ruggedness and heavy duty operations, but of course you get the same engine. Hilux, depending on the year, you get a 2.4 liter turbo diesel, and also you get a 2.8 liter turbo diesel. Hilux, it comes in two configurations. You get a single cab and a double cab. Single cab is mainly for people who have maybe they do construction business, delivery companies here and there, personal use and all that. But if you want a Hilux, this is a family vehicle also, because it can carry up to 5 passengers, and also for adventure this could be a better option. Now, this being a 2020 model, the asking price for this is a cool 6 million shillings, but of course the price is very much negotiable. So of course, as you can see, it has a nice looking color, the new LED headlight setup. It has fog lights and a beautiful grille, and on the sides it's very nice. One good thing that I like about a Hilux is that it is a very customizable vehicle. So you can add pull bars, you can put a number of rails, you can add a canopy on top, you can put a roof rail on top. This can be a fully spec vehicle for off-road adventures, unlike the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Though Prado also is capable, I think this one would be a better option. Now, this rides on a double wishbone suspension on the front side, and on the back side it has leaf springs. So that can easily tell you that this is a heavy duty vehicle. But for Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, you have double wishbone suspension on the front. In the back you have independent multi-link suspension system. So you can choose where you want to invest your 6 million shillings. You can go for the Hilux, a nice unit, perfectly tuned for off-roading, or you can go for the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, which is also perfectly tuned for off-roading and luxury. Alright, so the base model, petrol, you can get it at 6 million shillings. On a good day, 5.9 million shillings. Okay, another vehicle here, we have Toyota Harrier GR Sport. Most of you are used to the premium Toyota Harriers, the elegant Toyota Harriers, but if you are a petrol head and you want a fast car, you can go for this Toyota Harrier GR Sport. From what you see here, you will easily notice that this is a bit different in terms of shape from the normal Toyota Harrier. You can actually tell from the lower bumper right there, and the finishing can actually tell it's a bit different. You have a bit of black on this side. The regular Toyota Harrier or the premium Toyota Harrier usually has a lot of chrome and a signature grille on this side, which is still very much okay. On the GR Sport, you get GR wheels, machine cut alloys, which are very specific. You have GR brake calipers, which are nicely tuned, and also in terms of suspensions, they are stiffened a bit because it's a sporty unit, which needs better handling. You have your GR badging. You also get GR bucket seats on the inside. Yeah, so it's easy to tell the difference between the other Toyota Harrier and a GR. Most of the time you get GR badging almost everywhere. You have your GR badging on the mats, GR badging on your push to start, GR badging on the steering wheel, and also on the clusters you'll notice GR finishing over there, and also you get a lot of red finish. On the seats you get these specific bucket seats for the GR, which has Alcantara on the center, leather on the sides, and of course you have a bit of white, at least to bring out the contrast, and of course you won't miss the GR badging also. The center console is the same as the regular Toyota Harrier. From the back there's not so much difference. On the top side, the typical look of a Toyota Harrier, but the main difference is located here on the lower side, where you get a different design on the rear diffuser. It looks nice. You have this plastic finishing over here, reflectors, and a nicely designed exhaust over there. In terms of price, this would be slightly higher than the regular Toyota Harrier, considering that this is a fully loaded unit which comes with a panoramic sunroof. Okay, up and ndani, you'll notice that you have your panoramic sunroof on the top side, and of course the back side also looks good. In terms of size, this would look a bit squeezed, especially in the interior, but it is built on the same platform as the regular Toyota Harrier. So if you're interested in this, the asking price for this is 4.1 million shillings, and of course the price is very much negotiable. You can also buy it on hire purchase, or you can do bank financing. Okay, so let us continue. If you're new to this channel and you have not subscribed, this is the opportunity to subscribe. We give you some amazing cars with the best offers around. Now let us continue. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is when choosing a vehicle, I would always advise anyone to go for what your heart likes. Chukua ile kitu roho yako imependa bana. Now most people would come to the market, maybe they are looking for Subaru Forester. Unafika huko, you get something better, maybe a Toyota Harrier or Mazda CX-5, but you buy it shingo upande because ulikuja ukapata something different. And then also some other people like to advise people against their what they decided. Yeah, you want to buy a Toyota Harrier, people tell you, oh, it's not a good vehicle, it's not powerful, it's very lazy, all that thing, all those things. At times you want to buy a Subaru, maybe a Subaru Forester. Some people would say the CVT is bad, the car is not so good, it's not easy to get rid of it, it's expensive to maintain, all those kind of shit. So what you need to do is buy what you want. If you decide to buy a Toyota Hilux, buy it, don't think twice. If you want to buy a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, buy it, but enjoy life. If anything happens, get rid of it. Mtu asikusumbue. Let us continue. If you don't like a Toyota Harrier, there are several alternatives, including a Subaru Forester. These are premium Subaru Forester with a sunroof. There's a Honda CR-V. There's the premium Toyota Harrier right there. There's a Mazda CX-8 and there's a Mazda CX-5. So let us check out this Subaru Forester and see what we get here. Now, this being the 2019 model, you get so many different features from the 2017 model. Now there's 2018 and 2019. So this being a 2019, it's slightly pricier than the 2018 model, even though there's no much difference. I love this because if you compare to the 2017 model, it's a bit blockier. It looks more aggressive, very well designed, and it is also designed to give you a better room in the interior. So in short term, you get better spacing in the interior. The headlights are good, of course, that's very standard with Subaru. Adaptive headlights, a lot of daytime running lights, fog lights on the lower section, and maybe can put here a bit of extra lighting. The grey looks good, so nice, and right now you have a bit of chrome all around it. So you can go for this pale blue, or you can try a maroon. Which color is this? Ladies, can help me out. A maroon Subaru Forester. And this is an e-boxer, and also this is an e-boxer also. So the e-boxer comes with a 2-liter petrol flat 4, of course, no turbo right now. There is a standard Subaru Forester 2.5 liter, and you can get the Subaru Forester X-Brake, which is also a 2.5 liter, and that is dedicated more for off-road adventures. Now let us jump in to this and see how the interior looks like. Of course, I like the wheels. You're being reminded that this is an e-boxer. You get better fuel economy, and in terms of the interior, it looks good. So basically, this is how the interior is. Starting from the door, you get beautiful design here. Of course, you have leather armrest over here, a bit of fabric, some nice synthetic leather over here, beautiful stitches, a bit more of plastic on this side. This comes with 2 memory seat settings, power door controls, a nice storage space here, and of course you have a larger speaker. In terms of the interior, this is how the cockpit looks like. Generally, it is a nice vehicle. The seats are a bit smaller. If you compare these seats to the ones that you get in a Toyota Harrier and Mazda CX-5, this one looks smaller, but I think that's to allow, okay, that creates better spacing in the interior. Most of the time you get these Subarus with fabric, and also you get the synthetic leather. This is not the finest leather you can get. Beautiful stitches, fabric, this also to save on cost. But for Mazda CX-5 and Toyota Harrier, I think they use some good quality leather. Steering wheel, leather wrapped, adaptive cruise control over here, several controls for the infotainment system and your powertrain, paddle shifters, some nice looking clusters. Of course, we still use the analog. On this side you have your push to start button. You can open your tailgate from here, and you can set the memory on how high or low you want it to open, and several other controls for the vehicle. You can activate your Subaru eyesight technology over there, blind spot monitoring system, and also you can activate your traction control. The center console looks good, of course. For Subarus, I think it has been very specific. This is how it is. You get your X mode over there, a nice gear shifter for your CVT transmission, which is the most common type of transmission used by all the cars. Most cars you find them with CVT, be Honda, especially Nissan, they love CVT. Subaru also, they use CVT, and also a number of Toyotas use CVT, including Toyota Harrier. But for the Toyota Harrier GR, that one has an automatic transmission. Okay, so in terms of price, the base Subaru Forester goes for 3.6 million shillings. High trim Subaru Forester, that is the XT, and the one like this, because as you can see, this one has a sunroof. For Subaru, most of the time you don't get them with sunroof. The asking price is 4 million shillings. If you want something without a sunroof, you can go for that, 3.8 million shillings. Now let us talk to these other people who love Toyota sedans, and in this case we are talking about this Toyota Premio, which is the same thing as a Toyota Allion. If you're looking for a car that is straightforward, no fuzz, no challenges at all, very reliable vehicles, good interior quality, very stable vehicle, then you can try this. This car is very nice. There are not so many nowadays in the market, even though the production is still ongoing. I think competition from Mazda has really challenged this vehicle. People are now purchasing Mazda 6 or the Mazda Tenza. Most people are also going for Mazda 3 or Mazda Axela. And also there's the new Toyota Corolla, which is almost the same thing, but that one looks better. But if you want legendary stuff, do not forget this Toyota Premio. This is a grade X. You get a 1.8 liter, which is actually pretty good. I don't know if you can access the interior. Unfortunately it is locked, and this one has a beige interior with fabric finishing. It's a nice vehicle, very legendary. Resale value for this car is quite nice. Yeah, it really holds the resale value for so long. The asking price for this is a cool 2.5 million shillings, and of course the price is negotiable. And this one has Valve-matic technology right there, so that could be a very nice engine available there. Next to it is another very reliable vehicle, very practical, and a car that is actually very dependable, a Toyota Corolla Axio. Now the production for this car stopped last year, October 2025. So here in the Kenyan market we'll get Toyota Axios all the way to 2032. So you don't have to worry about production ending. Now Toyota Axio and Toyota Corolla Fielder is one and the other, same platform, same design. The biggest difference is the quality of the interior and the designer. Axio being the sedan and Toyota Corolla Fielder being the station wagon or the estate. Okay, so you get 1.5 liter, or you can go for the 1.3 liter petrol, or if you want a hybrid, you get a 1.5 liter hybrid. Basic stuff, very reliable, very practical. The interior space is nice, and these are some of the cars that if you don't actually have a car in mind to purchase and you want something very reliable, something very fuel efficient, and a car that will not disappoint you, you can always go for Toyota Axio. If anyone comes to me today and say I have a budget of 1.8 million shillings and I want a Toyota, a car that is very reliable and fuel efficient, Toyota Corolla Axio is here. You'll sell an Axio any day, any time that you need. It's a garage. The resale value is so good. Okay, now I'm not sure if this is open. It's also locked, unfortunately. I can't show you the interior. And if you need a high-end Toyota Corolla Axio, you can go for WXB, which is also the same thing as the Toyota Fielder WXB. Premium quality interior, black leather seats with white stitches, some nice body kit, projector headlights with daytime running lights, machine cut alloys, larger tires. These ones are 15-inch alloys For the WXB, you get 16-inch tires, which is something better or larger than this. But in general, if you want a good vehicle for the Kenyan roads, a very practical car, a car that you can abuse and it will still serve you pretty well, you can go for Toyota Corolla Axio. Asking price for this, the lowest can get is 1.7 million shillings. The most extreme price for a Toyota Corolla Axio WXB is 2 million shillings. Okay, so if basic stuff is not your thing, you can try out a more luxurious sedan, and I'm talking about a Mercedes-benz E200, or you can go for a higher version that is an E250, which is not very different from an E200. Now the E200, most of the time you don't get sunroof, and of course you have leather seats but a bit of fabric. If you go for E250, it has full capacity leather in the interior. Now both of them have 2-liter petrol engines. One is turbocharged, the other one is not turbo, but depending on what you need, well and good. This is an E200 Mercedes-Benz with a 2-liter petrol. Very nice quality. The interior is so nice. You get some bit of chrome over there, signature look for Mercedes-Benz, multi-spoke alloys. Especially if you go for an AMG, that one would be a bit expensive. This is not AMG, this is the regular Mercedes-Benz E200. Now the asking price for this is a cool 4.4 million shillings. If you need an E250, you can go for 4.6 million shillings, but the prices are very much negotiable. Now most people love these cars because of the space that you get in the front and also at the rear side, and the kind of comfort. So yeah, you're investing 4 million shillings knowing that you'll enjoy your ride. So if you need this, it is available for 4.4 million shillings. Of course the price is very much negotiable. What were Harrier? There are several Harriers. From the further side, you have a Subaru Forester e-boxer without a sunroof. That goes for 3.7 million shillings. Plug-in hybrid Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. This goes for 3.3 million shillings. Toyota Harrier, a cool unit. This is nice. It's a ZU60, which means it's a 2-wheel drive. The asking price for this is 3.8 million shillings. Another Harrier on this side. This is a bit more upscale. This one is a turbocharged Toyota Harrier 2-liter petrol, but it's not the GR Sport. You can tell from the wheels, and also you can tell from the grille and this part here. It's a bit different from the regular ones. The interior also is good. You get black seats, perforated seats, and you have red stitches. So you can go for this for almost the same price, 3.9 million shillings. If you're tired of Toyota Harrier, maybe you can change kidogo. You can go for the Honda CR-V. There are two of them. We have this white over here, and there's another one right there. Yeah, that's another Honda CR-V right there. So if you need them, they are available here. And also you can still get a non-hybrid, of which I think it's parked somewhere there at the back. For the Honda CR-V, asking price starts at 4.5 million shillings all the way to 5.5 million shillings depending on the trim level. So for this, the asking price is only 5 million shillings, and the car is pretty good. The car looks so nice with extra body kit. This part here, you can see a joint here. This is an extra body kit that comes with daytime running lights over there. On the lower side also you have some beautiful side skirts with some bit of chrome finishing, chrome on top, and of course you have a mini roof rail, and this one comes with a sunroof. The interior is so good. The seats are nice leather, which is actually very comfortable. If you want a car like this, very spacious, and of course we said it is a hybrid 2-liter. It gives you some excellent fuel economy. Now if you don't need a hybrid Honda CR-V, you can go for a non-hybrid, of which the price is 3.9 million shillings, slightly negotiable. So acha tufunge siku na this is a Mazda. This is a Mazda CX-5, fully loaded. So this is a Mazda CX-5 diesel, a very nice unit, and of course as you can see it has white leather seats. I don't know if you want to call it ivory white or whatever color you want to call it. It is available here. This is a fully loaded Mazda CX-5. The only thing missing here is a sunroof, of which you know most Mazdas do not come with sunroof. So if you need it, it is available here. The asking price is 3.4 million shillings, slightly negotiable, 3.3. And of course when you come here, you'll get yourself a very good price. So you get Bose audio system, leather interior, heated seats, memory seats, mention. Each and everything that you're looking for is available. And if you want an all-wheel drive, you'll also get it. Now we have a Mazda Demio fully loaded. There's a review of this car on the channel. There's a petrol Mazda Demio here, and of course there's another petrol Mazda Demio on this side. Mazda 6.8 iko hapo, another Harrier iko pale, there's another Harrier over there, Subaru Foresters and all that. So if you're looking for Subaru Foresters, Toyota Harrier, Mazda Demio, all those vehicles are available. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you leave a comment, like, share, and do not forget to subscribe.